Hello everyone, I am Catechus Gaming, and today we will be continuing the guided walkthrough for Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Last episode, we had fun with our bow on a big ol' Poe hunt, and then learned that the Gorons have all been kidnapped. Oh no! This episode, Link puts on his heat-proof tunic and sets off to rescue them. Oh yeah! Now sit back and grab some snacks as we dive in. There we are. Not much has really changed. It was a bit of a collectathon last episode, but we're gonna change that now. Oh yeah! Alright. So as you can see, we're sporting our new red heat-resistant threads, which actually limits the damage we're gonna take in lava, which is super cool. And to get to Death Mountain Crater, we could teleport right to the temple entrance with the Bolero of Fire that we learned. Slightly forgot the music there. Don't worry. This doesn't at all show what this episode is going to be like. Alright, now that we're at Death Mountain Crater, as you can see, our magic plant that we planted at the very end of last episode is fully grown and doesn't burst into fire here, which is cool. But if we jump off onto this platform here... Hey, no, stop getting on it, Link. That was weird. On the top of the smoky rock, we can grab a piece of heart. Which, yay, was our fourth one, so we got another heart container. Jackpot. Now we just want to get back to the bottom here and enter this weird-looking corridor here. That right there is kind of the symbol of the fire temple, and it is super creepy looking. Now, you can fall down this giant pit. I don't recommend it, because you will take damage. It is really deep. But you can pull this game. There we go. Hashtag no damage. Now we can enter the fire temple proper. Here we go. And look at that. Our first enemy, some geese on fire. Ow. Too bad, they're super weak and they're really good at healing us. Now our only option in this room is to head through the left door here. What? Who's there? Is that you, Link? Oh, it is really Link. Oh yeah. You've grown so big since I last saw you. I wanted to have a man-to-man talk with you, but now's not the time. Oh no. Ganondorf is causing trouble on Death Mountain again. Can you believe it? He has revived the evil ancient dragon Volvagia. Oh yeah. On top of that, he's going to feed my people to that evil dragon as a warning to the other races that might resist him. Oh no. If that fire-breathing dragon escapes from the mountain, all of Hyrule will become a burning wasteland, brother. I will go on ahead and try to seal up the evil dragon. I'm concerned, though, because I don't have the legendary hammer. But I have no choice, brother. Link, I'm asking you to do this as my sworn brother. While I'm trying to deal with the dragon, please save my people. Oh yeah. The prisoner cells are located in the opposite direction. I'm counting on you, Link. Oh yeah. So, that sucks. This got pretty adult pretty quick. You also see that the door he went through has a giant golden lock on it. That's because this dungeon requires a big key. But also, contrary to what he said, do not just go to the opposite end. Instead, we want to jump the platforms to the left here. Because, or miss. Good job. That's what I meant. Lava doesn't immediately hurt you. It'll eventually start to. But Darunia completely didn't miss that one of the gorons is right next to him. Now, each one of the gorons you released will have a treasure chest inside their cell, and they'll tell you some interesting information. If you're close enough. Are you releasing me, brother? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. Oh yeah. In order to get into the room that Darunia went, you have to do something about the pillar stuck in the ceiling. Find a path that leads to that room above the ceiling right away, brother. Alright. And then just don't forget to grab the key from the chest behind him. That's probably going to be the most common error in this dungeon, is because all the chests look just like the walls. But once you have that, we're done in here for now, and we want to head back to the main room. And the keys are back, because of course they are. Just ignore them, run across, and open up the locked door. Now this is a very big room filled with a lot of keys and a lot of lava. So there's 2 more gorons we can save in here. First, I'm going to take the left-turn path. Watch out for these platforms. They will collapse and fall into the lava. And what we want to do is go straight through the pathway, ignore the Temple of Time block, and through this door. Voila! Goron number 2. Are you releasing me, brother? Am I free to go? Here's the secret for saving me. A wall that you can destroy with a goron's special crop will sound different than a regular wall if you hit it with your sword. Oh yeah! Don't forget, the goron crops are bomb flowers, so bombs. But again, we get another key from his cell. This dungeon has a lot of keys, just warning you now. Now that we've done that, we can come back here and deal with the Temple of Time block. So of course, play the Song of Time. That'll relocate it down here. If you did it first, don't worry, just play it again and it'll put it back to where you first found it. Alright, now we're going to want to open this door and be very, very careful. Spinny tiles! Remember this from Link to the Past? I'm kind of happy they brought them back here, but kind of disappointed they never really brought them back again. But what you kind of could see right now is in the background there is a like. That's what that writhing mass of something is. Do not let it grab you. If you do, you will lose your shield and your tunic. So either use your bow or when it's just writhing there, hookshot it to freeze it for a moment. And 2 hits, it's dead. Hey, 20 bucks that I don't need. Cool. But behind him is the dungeon's first gold Skulltula. That is just slightly too high for our sword. There we are, number 58. Now that we have that, what we want to do is return and head to the opposite side of the room. Now, be very careful when traversing this lava pit. You kind of saw one right there. There are red bubbles that appear. You can't really kill them because once they hit lava again, they vanish. But they do damage to you. So try to avoid them as much as possible. Ow. Thanks, Keys. I was trying to explain things. But on the complete opposite side of the room, as I very badly parkour around, we'll find a door-shaped blocked wall. There you go. Hit it with your sword. You can tell the difference in sound. So we want to follow that one goron's advice and drop a bomb. Now we can head through the real door. And hey, check it out. In here, another goron. Are you releasing me, brother? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. Yeah. There are switches in this temple that you have to cut to activate, but you can also use the goron special crop to do the job. Oh yeah. This dungeon is going to be the death of my voice. I'm just saying. So much pain. I suffer for the cause. But behind him is another key. So now you should have 2 keys. And return back to the previous room. Now that we have 2 keys, what we're going to want to do is head back to the main bridge in the middle and go to the opposite side from where we originally entered. And we can do that using these ramps underneath it too. Because we're tall, we can make big boy jumps. Alright. Locked door on this side, we can finally enter. Now this room is super weird. What you're going to want to do is slide down into this bottom area, and then on the right hand side, climb up the metal barrier. And you can kind of see the platform at the top there. Be very careful of the platform at the top though, because it's filled with keys. I'm going to throw my hook shot back on. Had enough fun with arrows in the last episode. Speaking of which, they dropped one. Now the reason we wanted the right-hand side is because we want to drop down to this platform and push this block over that flaming pillar of fire. Slowly, very, very slowly. And when you do, drop down on top of the block you just pushed. And just like that, we made an elevator! Link's a genius! And this is why we needed the second key. Now this room is kinda confusing at first, but not too bad. What we're gonna want to do is climb up these ledges on the left-hand side, and maybe deal with these fire slugs. Yeah, the fire slugs are all talk. They're only tough and willing to fight you when they're on fire. The second you put them out, they try to find more fire to light themselves up. Yeah, they're funny. Now, when you're at the very top by the torch, we're going to want to jump the gap here. Ignore the crystal for now. That's the sword-hitting switch that one Goron was talking about. Instead, push the block off the ledge. Then continue to pull the block so it's as far out as it can get. And we're just going to want to climb up, and then climb up this metal siding here. Now, the next metal grating has a giant ring of fire around it. But if we come down here and equip our bombs, what we want to do is stand over the crystal, which it was all the way over to the side here, and drop the bomb. Because that crystal is going to turn off the fire ring, but for a very short amount of time. Hopefully I didn't screw around too much. Oh, we made it. There we go. Just enough time to get out of the fire's way. And through the door. Now this room is going to suck a little bit. It's filled with giant boulders that roll around, but with no rhyme or reason. They follow a set path, but they will just stop or take lefts or rights, so don't assume they're going in a direction. But if we follow the path to the right end here, we can find another Goron.
Are you releasing me, brother? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. In this temple, there are doors that fall down when you try to open them. Oh no! When one of these doors start to fall, move. If you use a sample of the Goron special crop, you can break them though.
And make sure to grab the key. So what he's talking about are mimic doors, and we will encounter them. So there we go, we got another key. Now that we have the key, we're going to want to make our way to the opposite end of this room. So watch out for the boulders. Or not, they really don't do that much damage if they hit you. But what we're going to want to do is head up here into this alcove here, underneath this wedge, into this little area here. You can hear the Skulltula. And the wall sounds different, so make sure to drop a bomb. There we are. Or not. Okay, I am stabbing you, boy. There we are. Skulltula number 2. I didn't want to change my inventory. I apologize. Now that we got the Skulltula, what we're going to want to do is face the rolling boulder area. We're going to wait for that one boulder to make its way back around. There we are. And we're going to want to take 2 rights. Ooh, almost got creamed. Right number 2 into another alcoved area with a door. And all we got to do is follow this corridor to another goron. Hey, buddy.
Are you releasing me, brother? Am I free to go?
Did you all get together and make that line together? Because y'all kind of say it.
Well, let me tell you a secret as a reward for releasing me. When you are on fire, you can put it out by swinging your sword or by rolling forward. Did you know that, brother?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I get on fire quite a bit because I'm clumsy. But anyway, once he's out, make sure to grab the chest for another key. And we can head out of this area. As I said before, so many keys. Now that we're in the boulder room, we're going to want to keep going right. And follow the right-hand wall through a locked door. Now be very, very careful in this floor. But first, before you get too far, shoot the I switch to unbar that one door. Again, be very careful. You may want to use Furor's Wind if you have trouble with tightrope walking here. Because if you fall down, you're going to land in that bridge room and you're going to have to walk your way all the way back up. Now in here, this is a room we'll get to later, but in this little side area, we can grab a big chest. Check it out, dungeon map. Oh yeah. As you can tell, this dungeon has quite a few floors to it, and we're gonna have to go through all of them. Once you have that, head back into the tightrope room, and we're gonna want to exit through the door to the right. There we are, with our second key. Now, here is a room that we're going to have to come back to a couple times. Now, this is a room where we're going to have to be speedy and run to the opposite side, and you'll see why.
Oh god, fire!
I know, a volcano, there's fire, right? Now be careful of all of your jumps, because fire bubbles will just pop up out of nowhere and just ruin your day. There we are, got to the other side, and we want to head through this door here. Now we're back in the boulder room, but we're on the second floor of it, so on top of these platforms. So first things first, jump across and take out this fire slug. And you'll notice that the floor's a little wonky here. So what we're going to want to do is drop a bomb on top of it. Doing so will kind of create a giant hole. I'm just going to fall down gracefully. And if we follow the pathway... Hey look, another goron's free. We're back in the fire slug room, in case you're wondering. So where we use the crystal to deal with the ring of fire. This is how you free that goron.
Are you releasing me, brother? Am I free to go? Here's a tip for rescuing me. Somewhere in this temple, you're sure to meet up with some creatures that dance as they attack. Arrows won't hurt them, oh no. Looks like you might need some of the goron special crop. That's all I have to tell you, brother.
So he was hinting on how to take out the mini-boss of the dungeon, but we'll get to that later. For now, make sure to grab the key from his chest, and then, oh boy, very painfully climb all the way back up to where we fell down. just out of curiosity, I am actually very impressed with how the people who designed this game melded the dungeons, you know, into all these little areas and alcoves that interconnect and intertwine. I don't know. I would be so lost trying to make that work myself. So what we want to do now to continue is hit that switch over there, but to do that, we're going to have to make a bit of a U-turn. So line yourself up and jump onto this small, narrow past walkway, and then over to this fire slug. Dang it, stop running away. And now we can jump onto the switch. It's not timed or anything, you just can't jump that gap. Now that switch will free a goron for us to go talk to. So we just gotta make our way to the opposite end. There we are. I'm not gonna fight this guy, I'm just gonna jump over.
Are you releasing me, brother? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. If you find a place that you can see on the map but can't reach, try playing your ocarina. Oh yeah.
Yep, we will get to that in a moment. Definitely make sure to grab the chest. You will be super annoyed if this is the one you missed. Alright. So what we want to do is leap back over here, get caught on fire, take him out. Seems like they only drop magic potions, which is kind of cool. So don't fall down to the lower level. Instead, parkour your way all the way back to the door that we entered this floor on. All the way over here. Now, because we visited the Scarecrow at Lake Hylia in the last episode, we can play the Scarecrow song here and have Pierre pop up. Whoops, we need our hook shot. Here we are. Just gonna yeet ourselves on up. Thankfully, Pierre did that, and what he's facing is a hook shot point on the other side, and that's actually an elevator that'll take us up to a room with a door. Now in here, you can hear it scratching. Oh, where is it? Ah, he's up top. Be careful of that thing. I don't like the idea of faces behind metal grates. But there's our little buddy here. Number 60. Now we're just gonna keep on climbing. And go through this door. Now you can already hear it. There he is. Just on the wall over the crater there. Oh, a little low. There's 61. We're getting close here. Now, there is another thing we can do in here if you need money, and we do not. So what you can do is step on the switch and run your way all the way up to that treasure chest. And you're gonna have to use this pillar here. Ah, we're too far away. It'd be best if we had the long shot. Yeah, let's try it without the pillar. Oh, there's no way we're gonna make that. Ah, it's too steep. Yeah, you can't make it without using the hook shot. Now, your prize for this chest is just a gold rupee. Again, money is pointless in this game, so don't waste your time. Now, we're done with our little side quest here inside the dungeon. Now let's head back to continue the story. to do so, all we want to do is head back to the boulder room. So just pop into here, jump on down, head through the door. And luckily, you should have 2 keys on hand. Is this elevator coming up? Or are we going to be disappointed? Alright, we're going to be disappointed. Let's leap on down. And leap on down again. Hey, we lived. Now, you want to be down here at the boulder level of the boulder room and head into the room with the wall of fire. Just got to walk straight across the tightrope room. Now, what we want to do here is not go all the way across. You can see it from here. There's a locked door midway through. That's our goal. Oh god, more fire! Somebody reset the trap. If it touches you, it's fine. It's just going to do a little bit of damage. Nothing to worry about. So once you're on this platform here, turn around and leap up. And through the door. And then we just got to keep going. Alright, this room is the wall of fire room, as I'm sure you can tell. So what we're going to want to do is first head to the right and watch out for the fire keys. My targeting is just not doing me any favors right now. Beforehand, you'll see this giant pillar here. This is actually connected to the room Darunia was in, so this is our goal. This is what we have to drop. Now, in this firewall room, you'll see between, not all of them, but fixed walls here of fire will show up when you get near them. So that's the maze. What we want to do is head through this door. And look at that, another big chest. Hey, we got the compass. Now we know where we're going, right? Yeah. Okay, well, okay, that was close. Almost got creamed as we walked out. Now we want to make our way back to where we jumped down to this level. And we're going to want to head to the opposite side. Yeah, they really like fire in the fire temple. Okay, keys. Go away. Or give me hearts. Hey, give me hearts. So what we want to do is swirl our way around here. And you're just going to have to feel your way around. Can't go that way. Have to go around a little bit. Another keys. There we are. We made our way to this giant pillar. Now this pillar will shoot fire in your direction. So be careful of that. And we want to go through that locked door. There we are. Now, ignore the goron there for the moment. We can't help him yet. Just keep trucking. Now, this is just the opposite end of the firewall room. Okay, so our goal right now is to get, well, first defeat this keys. Good God. And we want to cross that wall of fire right there. But we got to turn off the fire by pressing that switch on the opposite end of this area. So like before, we have to squirrel our way around the firewall maze. Ow. You get burned. It's okay. Now, this is a timed switch, so we have to quickly get over that barrier. Now, it's not too bad. Just gotta go through the middle. Now, this is one of the mimic doors. So if we try to open it, it's going to wiggle and fall. So we're going to have to drop a bomb to reveal the way. Boom. Shockingly, another door. Now, this is the mini-boss. This is the fire dancer. Now, what you're going to want to do is ignore the whole thing with bombs. It's pointless. Use the hook shot, and you'll see why. It's actually a really easy boss. You hook shot him, and then you stab him when he comes down. Now, when he jumps in the fire again, he's going to come back as the fire dancer, and you just repeat. Now, depending what color of fire, he'll do different things. Now, like, red fire will just burn the ground around him. Blue fire, which he is now, is possibly the most dangerous. The fireballs that he drops on the ground will actually hunt Link down, so we definitely don't want him to do that. But all the others aren't that bad. Just gotta keep stabbing. This guy's got a lot of health. Nope, and he explodes when he dies. Hey, free bombs. Okay, where'd those bombs go? Right there. So once he's dead, what we want to do is stand on the platform that was on fire, because it's an elevator. Haha! Through the door. Now this is another room with a crystal trap, with a fire ring. So like before, we're going to want to climb to the top. And I'm not sure why, but that ring of fire's off-center, and that's always annoyed me. And I hope now that I pointed it out to you, you can suffer with me. Anywho, we can get rid of that ring of fire by dropping a bomb down on the switch. And then quickly climbing up. Alright, now this room here is the dungeon treasure room. Now, first thing you're going to want to do is, because the hole in the center will take you down to the firewall room, is, if you don't trust your jumping capabilities, cast Furor's Wind. This will save you so much frustration. There we are. So what we're going to want to do is jump up to this platform here, and behind Link is a fire pillar that conceals the chest. So like the money treasure room, we're going to want to hit the switch, and it's a timed run to up this middle staircase here that's wonky sizes. And it's a little forgiving, it's not that bad. Just gotta spiral your way up and get to the chest. Ignore the keys, they just want to be in the cutscene and photobomb us. And we get the legendary Megaton Hammer. How Darunia couldn't get here, I'll never understand, but that's his problem. There we are. Good old hammer. Now what we want to do is hop down to the right here, onto this weird floaty platform, and we're going to want to use our hammer on top of it. Fall down here, and then this weird statue here we can destroy with the hammer as well. Now, in here, we're definitely going to want to kill the keys. We can't hammer them. But we can shoot them. Now, do not destroy those boxes right away. If you do, don't worry, just leave the room and come back in. But you're going to want to use your hammer on this little post here. And, okay, we got a keys inbound. Oh, right. The hammer's two-handed, so when you try to block, you block with the hammer. Super annoying. Ah, I'm gonna die to keys, and that's very embarrassing. I didn't even get that heart. Oh, come on. Okay, not horsing around. Grab one of the blocks that you did not break, and we're gonna jump down to the bottom here. As you can tell, that switch is blue, so that means it has to have constant pressure. Like a box. Or a Princess Zora. Head through the door. Now in here, again, hop on this little thingy here and use your hammer. And then hop back up this top part here. What you're going to want to do is use your hammer on this rusty switch, which Nabby's going to tell us about. Because that'll brute force it to work, and head through the door. Now in here, because we have the hammer, there's a time block across the way, so you play the Song of Time. Okay, there we go. That will reveal another rusty block. Hammer time. And that'll free the goron that we had to skip earlier. All the way at the bottom here. Hey buddy, how you doing?
Are you releasing me, brother? Am I free to go?
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
I'll tell you a secret for saving me. Oh yeah. A door is hidden inside the statue at the entrance of this temple. But the goron special crop won't work. It's too strong. Don't you have anything stronger, brother?
Yeah, I got a big old hammer. Alright, definitely do not forget the treasure chest. We need this key. Okay, now that you have that, climb back up to the top where you entered this room. So up the block, the time block. Now that we're back into the fire room, we're going to want to stand on this weird column and hit it with our hammer. And hold on tight, because this is quite the fall. This is like the one time, yeah, Link, it's okay to scream. And we're in the room with the big key door where we met Darunia. But we don't have the big key, so let's solve that. Head out the door to the main hall here. And we're gonna want to run to the opposite side. Ugh, stupid keys are so annoying. I was kind of hoping we were gonna kill both that time. But this is the statue he's talking about with the hidden door. So like before, use your hammer and unlock it with your key. Now this room is filled with all enemies on fire. It's the only way I know how to say it. So just get to stabbing. And there's a barred door on the other side of the room. It'll only unlock when everything's dead. So have fun. I kind of guess this is the room where the Doom music would kick in this dungeon. There we are. Now we can head through the door. Yay! Alright, this is another spinny tile room. And you can see a like and the gold Skulltula in there. That'll be the last one for the dungeon. Just gotta wait for these things. There we are. Now remember, likes are very, very dangerous. If you don't kill it fast enough after it grabs you, you lose your Goron tunic and Highland shield. Super annoying. But we killed it. You can get them both again, but you're gonna have to buy them from vendors. And there's Skulltula number 62. Alright, now that we have that, head through the door trying to make out with us. To another fire dancer mini boss fight. It's literally the exact same as before. So have fun stabbing whatever this thing's supposed to be. Hey, we got quite a few hits off there. Dang it, he's on the other side. Oh, and he's blue. We Dabba D don't want him to be blue. Come on. Keep on stabbing. I love how he's like so menacing when he's on fire. The second he's all tiny, he's like, no, please don't step on me. No. Oh, and he's dead. Ah, we took damage. All right. A treasure chest. I love treasure. Oh, it's just bombs. Hard to get excited about that. Now, we gotta remember which door here. Okay, want to go through the door we did not enter in. And hammer bro this rusted out switch. Alright. Talk to the Goron. Are you releasing me, brother? Am I free to go? Oh, I see. Big brother Darunia asked you to rescue me. I owe you big time. Oh yeah. Please help, big brother. Sweet. Yeah, you got it, bud. But in this gilded chest is the last thing we need to beat this dungeon. The boss key. Alright, now that we've done all of this work, I'm gonna save. Hooray! Data is saved. Okay, when we exit through that door, we're back in the entrance room. So all we have to do to face the boss is pop through the left door. We'll be in the room where we met Darunia, and then yeet ourselves across. Now through this door is going to be a dragon. Well, a dragon that's trying to be a whack-a-mole. Oh, our exit vanished. No. Subterranean lava dragon Volvagia. And there he is. That's our dragon. He's very fiery. He ain't got no legs though. Volvagia should just be called Lieutenant Dan. Okay, alright, the fight. He's gonna pop up randomly from one of the holes, and you gotta use the hammer to whack him down, and then stab him with the sword. That's it. Now, once you stab him with the sword, he's gonna fly in the air, and he's either gonna circle around like he is now and breathe fire, and he's gonna come down at you. So just shield up, and hopefully he doesn't hit you because he does a butt ton of damage. I love that we're just like slightly too low for him to hit us. And then he'll go back in a hole. And just repeat for the whole fight. There we are. Dang it. We touched him. Yeah, he does a lot of touch damage. The other thing he can do when he leaves his little hidey hole is go all the way up to the top like he is now, and he's gonna rain boulders on our head. So watch Link's feet. If you see a big circle, get out of the way. Because those boulders will do 2 hearts of damage. This is why I wanted to keep a berry. Ow, we got hit. Now, what you saw there is eventually... Ah, come on. We got hit by excess boulder. Eventually, he'll try to fool us on which hole he's going to come out. So you just got to wait to the end. Now we got to listen to the beeping of Link's dying hearts. But honestly, this is the fight. 100%. He only has those 3 attacks. He'll pop up, breathe fire. He'll pop up and chase after you, or he'll pop up and rain boulders. That's it. I was expecting a little more, honestly.
Okay, he's gonna pop up there. Run in. Oh, we're a little too far away. Another good thing about this game, the fairy's full frickin' Helia. Oh, that counted as a miss. Dang it. There we are. Okay, now he's gonna rain boulders. Oh, oh, they're coming after us. If it wasn't for the fact the hammer has such a small reach, this fight would be super easy whack-a-mole game. Also, something I should have thought of before, if you have the hammer equipped and you push A, kind of like you're doing a sword jump attack, you'll also do a hammer jump attack, so it might be a good idea to try that to close the gap better. Yeah, if you don't lock on, then he crouches down, and then we're too low for him. Just gotta watch out for his hands, that's why we want to shield up. Because again, this dragon does way too much damage. There he is. Got him. And it's over. He's not hard, he just hits like a freight train. But he has a pretty cool death animation, though. Aw, can we put the skull in our house? I guess not, because it just disappeared. But hey, a heart container! Boy, we almost have all of them, look at that. Alright, blue circle. What do you got for me? I'm a little concerned there's no Darunia in here. Oh, all the death went away from Death Mountain. That's cool. Now it's just mountain. Is that how it works? Alright, you all figured it out. But our sage is Darunia!
Thank you, brother. I really appreciate what you did. I thank you on behalf of the entire Goron race. Oh yeah! You turned out to be a real man, just as I thought you would. By the way, I, the wild Darunia, turned out to be the great sage of fire. Oh yeah, brother! Isn't that funny, brother? Well, this must be what they call a destiny. Nothing has made me happier than helping you seal the evil here. Oh yeah! Hey, brother, take this. This is a medallion that contains the power of the fire spirits and my friendship.
He has such tiny little legs. But check it out. Fire coin.
Don't forget, now you and I are true brothers.
Okay. Stop being weird, dude. Alright, and now we're back at Death Mountain Crater. Now, given we just finished the Fire Temple, there's one thing I want to do before we wrap this episode up. So if we head back up the bridge that we crossed to get here from Goron City. Oops. Come on, there we go. Grab onto that, climb up. So this is Goron City exit. We want to cross the intact bridge.
and there's 2 giant boulders blocking a cave. Well, we can now destroy them with the Megaton Hammer. For a great fairy fountain! Yay! There's 2 at the top of Death Mountain. So as is tradition, play Zelda's Lullaby. Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Wisdom. I'm going to enhance your magic power. Receive it now, because you have no choice. Fairies are weird. He's holding nothing again. But there we go. Our magic meter has been enhanced. Your magic power has now been enhanced. You have twice the magic power you have before. Did you just Billy Maze me? When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. Look at all that magic. We can cast spells for days. But for now, I think this is where we call it quits. This has been part 14 of our Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time guided walkthrough, where we cleared the Fire Temple and got more magic. Yay! Stay tuned for the next episode as we, I don't know, try to find out what happened to the Zoras. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, as it'll help the channel grow. Thanks.